Consider for a moment the reality of our existence. What if it is not as solid and tangible as we believe? A thought that may seem far-fetched, but is it really? We live in an era of unprecedented technological advancement. We've voyaged into the depths of space, unraveled the secrets of our genetic code, and even brought artificial intelligence to life. Yet the greatest marvel could be something that's been right under our noses, or rather, all around us. What if the world as we know it is not real but a simulation? A grand illusion meticulously crafted by the brilliant mind of Dr. Kusanagi. Dr. Kusanagi's simulation is not your ordinary run-of-the-mill video game. Launched in the fall of 2138, this is a virtual cosmos in itself. It's a universe rendered not on your typical gaming PC, but on a super quantum computer operating at a staggering 540 qubits per second. This isn't a game you play, it's a reality you live. And where does this reality exist? In a spatially tessellated void within a tessellated temporal containment field. A synthetic event horizon brought to life by a modified Large Hadron Collider, a marvel of human ingenuity. The game data, the essence of this simulated reality, is stored in Higgs boson particles, the very particles that endow material objects with mass. Yet, in this simulated world, mass is but an illusion. The Higgs boson particles serve as a VR server, creating a reality that feels as tangible as the one we're used to. But the real twist? In the real world, we're no longer mere humans. We're fully cyberized, 100% prosthetic posthumans. Our senses, our perceptions, even our consciousness, all digitized, all part of this grand game. Dr. Kusanagi's simulation is a testament to the power of technology, a monument to the human imagination. It's a game played not on screens, but in our minds, in our very being. Intriguing, isn't it? Now let's delve into the technicalities of this simulation. Opening. At the heart of Dr. Kusanagi's simulation, there lies a quantum computer. Quantum computing, ladies and gentlemen, is not your run-of-the-mill classical computing. It's a whole different ballgame. While classical computers use bits, which can be either 0 or 1, quantum computers use quantum bits or qubits. These qubits can be both 0 and 1 at the same time, thanks to a quantum quirk called superposition. Superposition, in the simplest terms, is like being in two places at once. It's like flipping a coin and having it land on both heads and tails simultaneously. That's right, in the quantum world, things get a bit weird. Now you might ask, why does this matter? Well, it's because of another quantum peculiarity called entanglement. Two entangled qubits, irrespective of how far apart they are, can affect each other's state instantaneously. This means quantum computers can process a vast number of possibilities all at once, rather than one at a time like classical computers. The potential power and speed of quantum computing are mind-boggling. For instance, Universe 6, the advanced super quantum computer operating this simulation, operates at 540 qubits per second. That's faster than any supercomputer we've known so far. But it's not just speed we're after. Quantum computers, like Universe 6, can solve problems that are computationally infeasible for classical computers. They can simulate complex quantum interactions, factorize large numbers, and potentially crack traditional encryption methods. These capabilities form the basis for Dr. Kusanagi's simulation. The simulation leverages the power of quantum computing to create a reality so intricate and detailed that it's indistinguishable from the real thing. It's a world where billions of players can interact in real time. Now that we have a grasp on quantum computing, we can examine how it's used in the simulation. The Higgs boson, often referred to as the God particle, plays a critical role in the simulation. In the grand scheme of the universe, the Higgs boson particle has a significant role. This elusive particle, discovered in 2012 after a half-century-long search, is unlike any other known. It's connected to the Higgs field, an energy field that permeates the universe. When other particles pass through this field, they acquire mass. Without the Higgs boson and its field, particles would simply whiz around at light speed, not binding together to form the atoms that make up everything we see and touch. Now imagine taking this cosmic concept and incorporating it into a simulation. That's precisely what Dr. Kusanagi's simulation does. The simulation uses Higgs boson particles to create the illusion of mass in the virtual world. It's as if the particles are fired through a top-down universe projector into a spatially tessellated void of a tessellated temporal containment field. The result? A synthetic event horizon that makes the virtual world feel incredibly real. In this simulation, the Higgs boson particles aren't just particles, they're data carriers. They store the game's data information, and as they pass through the Higgs field, they give the inhabitants the illusion of mass. It's a revolutionary concept, using the essential building blocks of the universe to create a virtual reality that feels as tangible as our own world. But it's not just about creating a world that feels real. It's about creating a world that is real, at least to the inhabitants of the simulation. The Higgs boson particles and their role in the simulation blur the lines between the virtual and the physical, making us question what's real and what's not. Harnessing the power of the Higgs boson particle, the Higgs boson, the God particle, not only gives mass to the universe, but also brings a new dimension to the concept of virtual reality. Imagine a world where graphics don't need rendering because they're sent directly into your brain. Friends, we are not just imagining, we are living in it. Welcome to the era of the revolutionary perception engine, a technology so advanced, it interfaces directly with our cyberbrains to create a seamless virtual reality experience. But what exactly is this perception engine? It's a marvel of modern technology designed to leverage the collective power of billions of players. It's not just about processing power, though. The perception engine goes a step further, bypassing traditional graphics, rendering to send game data directly into your cyberbrain. You might be wondering, what's a cyberbrain? Well, in our world, we've achieved full cyberization. We're 100% prosthetic post-humans. Our brains are not made of flesh and blood, but of circuits and wires. They're designed to interface seamlessly with technology, allowing us to experience virtual realities as if they were our own. Now let's talk about the simulation. This isn't your typical game. It was launched in the fall of 2138 by the Kusanagi Games division of Kusanagi Corporation. The game data is stored in Higgs boson particles, but it's not just about the illusion. The perception engine and our cyberbrains work together to make the virtual reality experience so real. We're not just playing a game, we're living in it, experiencing it as if it were our own reality. This revolutionary technology blurs the line between the virtual and the real. Welcome to the future of gaming. Welcome to the world of the perception engine and cyberbrains. So we've taken a deep dive into the workings of Dr. Kusanagi's simulation. We've journeyed through the realms of quantum computing, explored the role of Higgs boson particles, and delved into the intriguing concept of the perception engine and cyberbrains. Let's take a moment to summarize. Dr. Kusanagi's simulation, launched in the fall of 2138, is a marvel of technological innovation. It operates on Universe 6,
a high-tech civilization currently in the year 2342. A high-tech, near-utopian society where we are all 100% prosthetic post-humans, ruled by one man, Dr. Tetsuo Kusanagi.